Hey guys, it's Tanner back with some more Doodle Empires. We got some exciting stuff for you today, but before we get started here, I do want to talk about some more serious stuff. I just want to make it clear that me and Doodle Empires are only being offered on itch.io right now. If you see Doodle Empires being offered anywhere else, avoid that. That is not me. That is a plagiarism, piracy thing going on right now. And on top of that, I do not have a website. You can only find me here on YouTube, on itch.io, TikTok, and Blue Sky. If you see me anywhere else, or anybody claiming to be me anywhere else, that is or claiming to be Doodle Empires, a website for Doodle Empires. It's likely a scam website. So, yeah, be careful out there, guys. And yeah, just wanted to warn you about that. But now to the fun stuff. I'm making this video because Doodle Empires 1.3, I believe is the version I put, is out now for download on itch.io. The only place you can get Doodle Empires, like I said. And yeah, I updated a few things on the game here, and I'll get into it. But first things first, I left it up to you guys what would happen with the Celts here. We're on a Unite card at the moment, and you guys said you wanted the Basque to be unified with the Celts. So I left up the option for the Illyrian Empire here to be unified under the Celts, but you guys wanted to be a bit safer here and choose the Basque over here, so let's go ahead and do that. On top of that, alright, so now for stuff about updates. First things first, I'm trying out this sort of scribble background here. I like the idea of it. I don't know if I like my execution of it. I might change it up a bit in the next update. Let me know what you guys think. The Mediterranean one that I made is probably not the best one. I like if you look at the British Isles one. That one I think looks pretty nice, in my opinion. I am quite biased. It is my game, but we also have the ability to change our card chances at the moment. Oh, you saw something a little bit down here, but we can change how common each card is. I'll probably add a little number thing here in the future, but for now we just have the bars here, or the sliders. And we can make certain cards more common or less common. I know people were complaining about the amount of splits we were getting. You can now lower those, or if you want to just completely get rid of them, you can also do that. I'm going to keep them where they are for now, though. And we can also change the draw power, our normal draw power amount. So if you want each expand to just be huge, you could just bring it all the way over here. If you want each expand to be teeny tiny, you can bring it down here. I'm going to keep it sort of in the middle here. We also have a new card here called Build Castle. It's kind of going to be our city system at the moment. I do have plans for making markers as well that you can add freely. So I'm gonna put Build's castle all the way up there so we can have a higher chance here. But let's get into. So where do we want to go next? Do we want to do some more Celt stuff? Let's do some more Celt stuff. We're gonna draw a card. We get a medium expand. I should probably check what leader traits this guy has. Oh, also, some quality of life stuff for people who didn't like clicking a nation and hitting select over and over again. You can now just right click on a nation. It'll automatically select that nation. So we can just do this all day. And if you want to draw a card without having to come all the way over here, you can just hit the space bar. Oh, what nation am I? I think this is Carthage. Okay. So you can just hit the space bar and right click. I did see a suggestion to have it so that you can lock a select nation. That is something I like, and I do want to implement that at some point. But for now, this is the right click and spacebar is what we got, because that's what I've been working on. Let's see. What else? I do think I also fixed the lag issue. You'd get lag if you were playing for a certain amount of turns. The problem was there was like we got a castle. Okay, so where do we want this? Okay. I don't know. I think there's a city I know this is from CK3. So let's show off Turin, I think is what there's something vaguely in this area. So this is the way castles are working right now. It's subject to change. I don't fully love it, but I like parts of it. I like the little castle doodle I made. I might change it to make it look a little better. Thankfully, the theme of this game is Doodle, so it doesn't really matter too much how badly I draw something. And we can name the city here. We can also click on the castle if we just don't want to look at the city name. We can turn it on and off. And what a castle does is it makes it harder for other nations to take territory around the castle in this nation. So if I go over to our new map mode here, fort mode, we can see that this area is protected by the castle in Turin. So we go back to political mode. I'm going to turn that one off. And yeah, that's awesome. So what was I saying before that? Let's expand Illyria while I try to remember. Ooh, I should probably lower the castle amount at this point now, shouldn't I? Here, let's put it in Rome. Let's get Rome out here. Rome. Awesome. All right, so while we're doing that, let me now change this back to 1 so it's not as crazy. Yeah, if I go back to fort mode, we got even more protection here, so I mean, there's nobody really around at the moment, except maybe the Celts, so we got some extra protection from each other. Let's see, what was I saying? I was talking about the different... It'll come to me. Let's just keep playing. Let's go... Actually, I want to get rid of the Phoenicians out here. Let's get this back to Carthage. Oh, okay. Well, okay, that works. Let's put, I believe Carthage is like at the tip here. Carthage, confirm. You know what, I'm gonna leave these on. I kind of like it. And I would like to expand into the Phoenician territory, just because I want this to be Carthage, not the Phoenicians per se. I feel like that makes more sense geographically, seeing as the Phoenicians are all the way over here. So now, they're not... Yeah, we're all split up good. All right, so let's see. Do we want... How do we want... Do we want to try... What traits do the Celts have? Hill Dweller. That actually is kind of useful. Let's expand... Oh, okay. So we got a split here. Do we just get Basque again? I think we just get Basque again. I think that's the move. We'll do a little greener Basque, just to represent their now Celtic heritage. I don't know if that's offensive to any actual Basque people or not, but you are Celtic now, so I guess get used to it. Oh yeah, so that sort of helped a little bit here. So now that Turin... Actually, it doesn't quite apply to splits, though, does it? So if we go to our fort mode, it updates depending on what nation this castle is in. So before we had a little bit of land here under protection, but now that the Basque own it, it is no longer protected by this castle. Right, so let's just keep going. Let's see. Do we just want to expand the Basque? I feel like, or maybe let's give Numidia. Let's try to get up here in these islands. Medium expand. Yes. All right. Want to get over? Let's come over to Eastern Iberia here. Eastern Spain. have the Celts and the Basque, or the Celtic Basque and the Numidians interact. Let's look at the origin map mode for a second. We have some interesting areas here, don't we? Yeah, we have our forts, political mode. Okay. Build another castle. Okay, so now we can give the Basque their own castle. Let's go over here. I think... I don't know if Navarra is... Am I even spelling that right? I hope I am. Does that look more... I think this looks more right. I'm speaking from EU4 spelling. I'll change it if it's wrong later. We'll change it in post. And I believe it's a city. I could be wrong. Oh, I know it's Vizcaya, the city, actually. I'll look into it afterwards. You guys tell me what's a better city name than Navarra. In fact, if any of these cities do you think would be better named something else, let me know. But yeah, let's see. Do we want? Are any of you conquerors? No. Ooh, okay. Well, that name is poorly placed. We'll have to fix that. Oh, I know what I was saying before. Yeah, the lag issue was fixed, and I believe I fixed the issue with the text getting all glitchy looking and broken. So that should be fixed. Let me know if you see it again. I haven't seen it since. I just switched the type of text it was from the legacy text to the Text Mesh Pro. If anybody, any Unity people know what I'm talking about, but yeah, who do we want to expand? Isolationist Flatlander, Expansionist Flatlander. Oh, right, we have Thrace here. I forgot to actually look at what you guys suggested to call this. I know this is Bulgaria, so I think we'll just make it Bulgaria. I don't know if that necessarily makes cultural sense with the Dacians. I don't think it does at all, but it makes more sense for now, location-wise. So let me expand. They actually have some great expansion with the Expansionist Flatlander. There's some hills here, but we can build a castle. Okay. Ooh, I double don't know what this area, what a city here would be called. I think Adirn is right here. We could do that. It's probably not the best place for it, but yeah, why not? I don't even know if it's called Adirn anymore. It might be. Now down here is Thrace. And if we look at our fort mode, yeah, it doesn't cross into Illyria or the wilderness, just Bulgaria. So yeah, the cities, or not cities, I guess, castles are pretty exciting for me at least. And I'll be sure to add cities that you can just do as like markers you can place freely, because I feel like that's a nice idea. I like the idea of just having, especially for role-playing, if you just, for your story, your world story, adding just a city that has no mechanical purpose, but just story purpose. Alright, so let's do a few more turns here. Do we want to mess with the Scythians? Let's mess with the Scythians. Let's get up here, expand out here. Let's see if we can get a new nation or something. That way we can, let's do more Scythians. Oh, okay, so ooh. You know what, let's leave this to the vote. We'll end it here. The Scythians have a union. Who do we want a union with? I'll let Illyria be an option, although I think that's probably the least realistic one in the Black Sea here. But we could go with Georgia, or I guess not Georgia, Sakartvelo. We could go with Dacia, and we could also go Bulgaria, but probably go Dacia before Bulgaria. It's up to you guys. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Check out the new update at itch.io in the link in the description. And yeah, thank you guys for playing, and I'll see you guys next time.